Well, my dear students, question number 5, exercise 7.7. So, a figure of type is given to you and it has been reproduced as much as I can. Dimensions are given. The slant height is 10, vertical height is 8, and the radius of this cone is 6 centimeter. And of course, it is a hemisphere, or you can say it a half sphere, a half ball. Okay, this is a half ball or half sphere, and of course that when the radius of this cone is uh, 6 centimeter and the cone is attached point to point on it, therefore the uh, radius of the sphere is also 6 centimeter. This is understood. Okay, now if I proceed to find, what we have to find is the volume of the toy. First we have to find the volume of the toy. Now this toy, we have to find the volume of this toy. So the volume of the toy will consist of two volumes: the volume of the cone and the volume of this hemisphere, or you can say it half sphere. Okay, first I'll find the volume of the cone. Volume of toy, part cone. Okay, part is the cone over here. So volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So now you see, my dear students, this h is this one, because this is the h and this is the L. L is taken when the surface area has to be calculated. H is taken when volume has to be calculated. So it will become 1 by 3 into 3.14 multiplied by R is 6. So it is 6 square. Okay, and H is 8. Now let me calculate this. Okay, so it becomes 3.301.44 centimeter cube, because this is the volume. Okay, we are finding the volume of the cone and volume of hemisphere of toy. Hemisphere, okay, hemisphere is this. So the formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. You are not speaking, you are not responding. Okay, 4 by 3 into pi into r is again this 6, and now this time it has to be cubed. Okay, now 6 cube is 216. Rest of the things are same. That is equal to 904.32. Now, what was your first answer? This was your first answer, and this is your second answer. But you see that this answer is for the full sphere. This answer is for the full sphere. We need to have it divided by 2 because it is a hemisphere, or you can just do it in straight on the beginning. You can just cancel this with 2. It will become 2 by 3, or you can do it in the end. This is up to you. So divided by 2 also, it is become 452.16. 452.16. So just add these two. Nearly equal to 754 centimeter cube. Let me check the answer, because someone was telling me that the answers are not coming, correct. Okay, now answer is okay. Answer is okay. Answer is this. Okay, It is confirmed that answer is this. I have checked from the answer section, 754 centimeter cube. Now let me erase it if you have done this. Okay, I hope you would have done this, so you can just rewind it. Okay, now find the surface area of the toy. Now surface area of toy. Now again, we have to find the surface area of this, surface area of this. Surface area of toy cone. Cone. Now you can take this one. Now the surface area of cone is pi r l. Pi r l. Now you see that L has been taken. Previously in volume was taken. Now in surface area L has to be taken. Now H will become 3.14 multiplied. Radius is same, okay, no problem with radius 6 and it is 10. So it is 60 multiplied by 3.14, 60 multiplied by 3.14 give us this. 188.4 centimeters square. Now this is this part, the cap part, of the toy. This is the cap, birthday cap. This is the cap part of the toy. And now surface area of cone, surface area of hemisphere. No, hemisphere, surface area of hemisphere, 4 pi r square. Okay, 4 pi r square. Now you can, yes, you can do it like this, straight. It will become 2 pi r square because this is half. This is semicircle. This is not a full circle or full sphere. So it will become 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 36 because r is 6 and 6 square is 36. That is equal to 226.08. Just neglect this. Now the surface, these two have to be added together, 188.4 and 226, okay, 0.08. Let me take it again because it will make 0.5 and then when it is 0.5 it will come here. So it is 4 and 1 and 4. Okay, it is correct. The answer given to you is 415. As I told you, then it will become 0.5, then 1.5 will come over here. So it will become 415 centimeters square. So we have solved this problem. Now, my dear student, let me clear you one thing. I always do these questions extempore because I feel that I can do it. And sometimes some mistake can occur in the calculation or in the writing, so you can do it by yourself. You can also tell me what mistake I have done. I have not uh, done previously. I have not done these questions previously, but I am doing it just for the first time in front of you. So let me proceed and let me take question. Next question is sixth question. Okay, my dear students. Question number 6. Question number 6 exercise is again 7.7, as you know. Question number 6. What does question number 6? The sphere and cone shown in the diagram have same volume. Okay, very easy question. Seems to be easy question. Okay, now this is a cone. This is a cone, and this is a, what is it? A sphere. Okay, this is a sphere. Okay, Okay, the radius of this cone is 2.4 centimeter. 2.4 is the radius, and vertical height. Now, vertical height. This vertical height is how much? 8.3. 8.3 centimeter. 8.3, 2.4. Dots are sometimes not visible. So this is vertical height. This is also given over here. And this is R. Okay. Now, just consider that this is sphere. This is not a circle. Okay. Now, what does question says? The sphere and cone shown in the diagram has same volume. Now, this sphere and this cone has the same volume. It is very easy. It is very easy. Find the radius of the sphere, and we have to find the radius of the sphere. So that means the volume, as far as volume is concerned, V of this is equal to V of this. Okay. Now we'll write the respective formula for each, and that is now this is, what is this? 1 by 3 pi r square h into h, r square h. I've specially pointed out the r over here, r square h, and which is equal to 4 by 3. Now write this, for example, r, because this r may not be equal to this r. This r may not be equal to this r. We don't know, since we have to find it. This is unknown. So it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. So both are equal. Both are equal in volume. Now see that there are some things which are equal at both ends. So you can cut them out. Pi is equal at both ends. Now this under this is equal, since these are being multiplied, so it is not no problem to cancel this 3 with this 3 and pi with this pi, because these are uh, multiplying each other. Now what else has been there? Now since we don't know that this r is unknown to us, so you cannot imagine, or otherwise would have we cut this r as well. With this is r square and this is r cube, so one r would have been gone. So but we don't know, so we have to calculate this. The rest of the things we have to calculate. Now this is r square. R is 2.4 the whole square multiplied by 8.3. H is 8.3 over here. Okay, and that is equal to 4 into r cube. Okay, we don't know r over here. We have to find this r. So 2.4. This is equal to 5.76 multiplied by 8.3 multiplied 8.3 equals. Now this becomes 47.80. Okay, and this needs no calculation. So it is the same over here till here. Okay. Now this we have to find this r, and just flipping over the sides. Now my dear students, uh, let me do it the rest of the. Now this is r cube and 47.8. Now we have divided 4 both sides. Okay, it's the 4 will come over here. Okay, 47 divided by 4. It is 11.95. Okay, now this is r cube. This is r cube. We'll find now applying cube on both sides. Applying cube on both sides. Applying cube root on both sides. ठीक है? Cube root on both sides. we have to remove this. Okay, so r is equal to under root cube root of this. Okay, r is equal to cube root of this. So let me find the cube root of this. Now this is equals to 2.28 centimeter, or nearly equal to 2.3 centimeter. So this r is this. Okay, 2.3 centimeters. So next question number 7. Question number 7 is the volume of larger sphere of radius r is twice the volume of smaller sphere. Okay, now what we have to find is find the equation connecting r to r. So my dear students, there are two spheres given one. Now consider it that this is a sphere again. This is not a circle. Now this is smaller and this is the larger one. Question number is 7. There is no part, this is a single question, and the only r is given. And with alpha, that's only, this is r. Now we have to find the relation between r and r. Simple. Simple is this. We have to find the relation, but the condition is that this is twice the radius is twice the. Now what is given? 7. The volume of larger sphere of radius is twice the volume of smaller sphere. Yes, the radius of this is twice as much the radius of this sphere. Okay, now we have to find, since if I do it like this, now the sphere, let me write the sphere. Now this is sphere, the volume of sphere is this, okay, r cube, and it is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. But as per condition, if I double this, then this will be equal to this. Okay, now again, you see everything will be cancelled from here. Everything will be cancelled from here. This is cancelling this whole thing. 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi, both at both these sides. So we have to cancel 4 by 3 pi from here, 4 by 3 pi from here. So what else is left over here? 2 pi r cube, that is equal to r cube. 2 pi r cube, that is equal to r cube. Capital and small is the difference between them. So we have to find the relation between them. So what we do here is, well dear students, my last question was not completed and my camera was shut off due to low battery. So let me complete the same question. Question number 7 was there, and let me revise it, that a smaller sphere and a larger sphere was given. The condition was that the larger sphere was twice as much the smaller one. So I was at this point. I was at this point when camera was switched off. Okay, that is equal to r cube. Now we will find, because the relation between this is also a relation. You can just finish your question up till here, but to uh, since we have to find the relation between r and r. Okay, r and r, not r cube and r cube. Okay, so what we will do, we'll just divide this over here. To divide this over here, this one r cube, so it will become r cube, and that is equal to 2. Yes, we can do it. Yes, we can do it. R3 divided by R3. Yes, this will cancel this and the rest of this here. Now what will we have to do? We'll apply cube roots. We'll apply this cube root on both sides. On both sides, okay, on BS, both sides. Now this will be equal to R divided by R, that is equal to 3 root 2. So this is the relation between capital R and smaller r, and the answer is this. Okay, now question number 8 is coming up. Question number 8 is Question number 8 states that 32 centimeter long cardboard postage tube has a radius of 2.5 centimeter. So it is a tube. It is a tube, and the radius is how much? 2.5 centimeter. The radius is, yes, 2.5 centimeter, and the length of is 32 centimeter. It is 32 centimeter. Now what we have to find is what is the exact family of volume of the tube. So this is a tube. If we neglect the thickness of the tube, if we neglect the thickness of the tube, then what will happen here? Okay, now the volume of tube is equal to pi r square multiplied by L. Okay, pi r square multiplied by L is equal to 3.14 multiplied by 2.5. Yes, 2.5 the whole square multiplied by 32. So this will be equal to 6.25, and rest of things are same. 628. 628 centimeter cube. There are, why is cube? Because this is volume. Why cube? This is because this is volume of the tube. Now the next part of it is for posting tube sealed both ends. Okay. Now if we seal this on the both ends, okay, we seal this and the both ends. Now what will be what? What will be what? What will the surface area? Now surface area. Now surface area is, that surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r multiplied by L. 2 pi r multiplied by L. So this is the surface area of the circular part, of this part only, of this part only. Okay, you see this is sealed on both sides. This part only, the circular part, but it has sealed ends also. So there are two sealed ends. So 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square, because it has two seals over here. One seal is over here, one seal is over here, and they are at the same dimensions. So it will become 2 into 3.14 multiplied by radius is same, 2.5 multiplied by 32. Okay, plus 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 2.5 the whole square. Okay. Okay, now we'll calculate this, and then we'll add here, because here the addition sign and rest are the multiplication signs. So let me first multiply all these. Okay, multiplying all these we'll get this, and we'll multiply all this. 2.5 square is 6.25. Okay, 6.25. It is 6.25 multiplied by 6.28. Now this will become 39.25. Okay, now add up these: 502.4, 39.25, 5, 6, 1, and 4 and 5, or that is something like 552, 542 centimeters square. The answers are correct. I have already checked. 552, and what was the volume? 628 was the volume. Okay, I have already checked because I made a mistake over here. Then I checked and I just read that part. Now, question number 9 is, a hollow metal tube is made of 5 millimeter sheet. 5 millimeter sheet. Now, this is a 5 millimeter, almost this is 5 millimeter. Okay. Now, this 5 millimeter sheet is turned and the tube is made, and the tube is 35 centimeter long and has an exterior diameter of, and the exterior diameter and the exterior, this is the exterior diameter, this is the exterior diameter, and that is 10.4. Draw a rough sketch of the tube and add its dimensions. Now, well, if we want to show the tube as per rules, as per rules, we have to draw an isometric view. So I have already told you about the isometric view. Now this is, now here it is also given, that it is also given over here, and so this is almost the rough picture, and I have to add the dimensions. The tube is 35 centimeter long. Now the longest is this one. You can also use the arrows. You can also use the arrows. That is 35 centimeter. The exterior, what is the exterior? Exterior diameter is 10.4 centimeter. Now this diameter is given. This diameter is given. Exterior. This is the exterior diameter, and it is dia is. I told you that this is the sign of dia. Diameter is how much? 10.4 centimeter. 10.4. Okay. And this part is 5 centimeter. 5 millimeter, I think. Yes, it is 5 millimeter. This is 5 mm. All other are in centimeters. No, this is centimeter, this is centimeter, and this is millimeter. Okay. Now 5 millimeter, 35. This is part A. Okay. Part A is done for us. Write down the calculation you will have to make, the find the volume of the metal in the tube. So we have to find the volume now. You see, this is a hollow. This is a hollow tube. Now, if I show you the cross section of this tube, now the cross section of this tube is like this. This is hollow inside. Okay, this is pipe with thickness of 5 millimeter. This thickness is 5 millimeter. Hollow inside. This is a pipe. So you can say it a pipe or tube or whatsoever you can want to say. Write down all the calculation you have to make, find volume. No volume. Volume of the cylinder. We'll take the volume of the cylinder. Now there is an external cylinder and the cylinder which is missed inside. Now this is also cylinder. Theoretically this is also cylinder. This is also cylinder. But this is not here. This is not here. This is a hole. And we'll find the volume of hole as well. Okay. Not this hole. This hole. HOLE hole. Bore. 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 Can also say bore. Pipe. Okay. Now the volume of external cylinder, of cylinder you can say cylinder, minus volume of bore or hole, you can also say hole. Now this is the total volume of the cylinder. Now he has asked us not to calculate it, just to tell us how it will be calculated. Now the thing is that volume of cylinder, you know the volume of cylinder, how it is done. Now volume of cylinder is pi r square into L. Pi r square multiplied by length. Pi r square into L. And let me do it like this, okay? Because this is the external one and the internal radius is smaller, so I will do it like this, okay? This is the whole area, whatsoever radius. The radius was, now this is 10.4, the radius is equal to 5.2. If I manipulate the values, it will become 3.14 multiplied by r square. Now r square, r is this. This is 5.2 the whole square multiplied by 35. Now this is one thing, minus. Again, pi is the same multiplied by. Now how will you find the smaller r? You see that this term is given 5 mm. Now this 5 mm and this 5 mm, because this is the thickness of the pipe. This is the thickness of the pipe, and the thickness is on both sides. Okay, this thickness is 5 mm over here also. Okay, understand my point? This thickness is on the both sides. So my dear students, what will we do? 10.4 minus, now this is 1 centimeter. 5 mm plus 5 mm is 1 centimeter. It will become 1 centimeter minus. Now it will become 9.4. 9.4. Okay. And what is the half of 9.4? It is 4.7, I think. Yes. 4.7. Okay. 4.7 is the radius of this internal smaller one. This r is 4.7 cm. Okay, so manipulate again 4.7 the whole square, the length is again the same. Okay, now if you have to find, it will become, now let me calculate it for my own sake. Maybe it is, write down all the calculation you have to do. When it has, the question does not state us to calculate it whole, so it will become, but anyhow I am going to calculate it for you. 0.2 square. Now this part will become 2900 and almost 72. It will come, it is coming 0.696. Now this is almost 72 over here. Okay, 2972. I'll write it in the later stage like this. Okay, now this one. Now this is this, and there is a sign of minus between them. So this is 2427.691, and I'll, on the later stage I'll say this. Okay. Now this minus this, 2972 minus 2428 is equal to 544 centimeter cube. 544 centimeter cube. Okay. Okay, the answer is given. 554 is correct. Okay, my dear students, I had a little confusion. So, the formula which we wrote here was the answer of B, and the answer was the answer of that formula. Okay, that was 554. B and C. Now only D part is that. How could you find the total surface area outside? Now you know. Now part D. The rest of two parts I have just merged them. The answer 554 was the answer of part C, and above that was the formula which I wrote was part C, part B. Okay, now part D. Now the total surface area, inner and outer. We have to find the inner total area and outer total. The inner area and the outer area. Now it is equal to, you see that there are two tubes now, 1, 2 plus 2 rings also. Now this is also included in the area. Now this ring will also include it. Now there are two rings, such things. One is over here and one is over here. Because this is a thickness. So 2 pi r l. 2 pi r l plus 2 pi r l. Okay. Two pi r l. And the area of the ring. The area of the ring, let me find it separately. Area of ring. Okay, this part, this part. Okay, area of ring. There are two such rings, one at the top, one at the bottom. Now it is pi r square is equal to pi r square minus pi r square. Pi r square minus pi r square. Now, there are two such rings, so we'll multiply it with 2 as well. So 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by r square is this one. The capital R is this one, and the smaller r is this one. 4.7. Okay, is equal to, this is only for this. We will find this later on. So it will become, this will become 169.8 or almost 170. Almost 170. This one. And this one minus sign is here. So it will become 69. Okay, 0.36. Okay, it is 69. Now this is multiplying minus 69 multiplied by 2. So this is becoming 69, 69, 100.8 multiplied by 2, it is 201.6. And for this, it will become 2 into 3.14 multiplied by r is the smaller r, 4.7 multiplied by 35, and adding this 2 multiplied by 3.14, 2 multiplied 3.14 multiplied by 5.2 multiplied by L. There is a plus sign in between. Okay. This and this will be multiplied and then added together. 1033 0.06 plus 114296. Okay, we'll add these two to become 1033. It will become 2176. Okay, and plus this 201.6 773. Now let me check the answer. I hope you would have understood this. I have spoken a little less because I was calculating more than I was speaking. Now, though, this answer has not been given. This answer has not been given. Only this thing has been given. This thing from here and here. This is given. This is this is at this, and this is also added plus this. Okay, the answer will become this one. Okay, so my dear students, exercise 7.7 has been finished, and I have also checked it from answer to answer, from and tell it to the book as well. So every answer is correct. Now we'll be doing in our next session examination practice questions. There are only 5 questions, and then we inshallah doing probability. Okay, don't worry. Allah Hafiz.